Alright guys, we are back with another haul video. I'm going to show you some stuff I got at the Goodwill recently. I got all of this stuff in my car for a couple days and then I brought it in. So I need to film it so that I can get it photographed and put into my draft bag. If you're new here, I go by the Canary Closet on all of my social media platforms. All of that information is down below if you want to follow me anywhere else, if you have other platforms that maybe you want to connect with me on, or that's your favorite ones that you like to scroll. So check that out down below in the description. Give this video a thumbs up. A couple videos ago, I did hit major, exceeded my goal of 150 likes. And then my Thrift With Me video on Sunday was, not doing good. So I was like, ah! So, we did reach the goal. So thank you guys that watched that video Saturday. It did really well. If you are interested, I do have a video back on Sunday that came out as well as Tuesday. So, if you like my content and you want to help me out, free way to do that is the thumbs up button. Helps YouTube know that other people might want to see my content and then they'll push it out more. So I would really, really appreciate that. Let's get into the items that I got. We got these pair of Rothy's. I did a little poll online. Are people still picking up Rothy's? Let me know down below for you. These were only $4.98, so that's why I decided to grab them. They're a pair of black round toe. For me, I'm finding that for the most part, these knit ballet flats, which is what I think they originally started doing and what they're most known for, do the best. And these ones are a women's size 7. They're not going to go for a lot because these are just very basic. They're not that hard to come by anymore. But for $5, I will still pick up Rothy's. So just let me know kind of what your guys' thoughts are on Rothy's. I had a pair of flats, slip-on sneakers almost, and they didn't do very good. They sold for $14 and I had them for a long time. So I've been trying to take off the tags while I'm hauling. Hope you guys don't mind, but it does save me a little bit of time when I'm listing. These are a pair of slippers and these are from Ariat. Ariat's a good Western brand to be on the lookout for. This is their logo, 3 horseshoes. Somehow I just realized a couple videos ago, I'm not very smart. They're a size 8. I think they're men's. Oh yeah, men's size 8. It literally says that. My husband needs some new slippers, but I think my son's going to get him some for Christmas. But also, this is not his size. But these are in excellent condition. They look like they've barely been worn. So maybe somebody else would need these for winter or Christmas or the holidays. And here comes Ellie. Ellie's my dog. She's digging into the clothes. She's got to sniff them out. All right, let's go. This bag was amazing. And the amazing thing about this store was I was just at it a couple of days ago. It wasn't great. The day I went back. The first day when I went, I hadn't been there for a while, so I looked through every single item and I found some really good stuff. A lot of stuff. This day, since I had just been there a couple of days ago, I just scanned for the new color tag, which is kind of my strategy. And I wasn't finding much, but I did see that there was a new cart waiting to be brought out from the back. And I also noticed there was only one other reseller in the store, at least that sold clothing the way that I do. And the way that I think that I know that is because, for one thing, I recognize a lot of resellers. I can tell by the way you're looking through clothing and when you're looking stuff up in your phone. And if the new rack comes out, you go right to it like me. So there was only one other one guy. But I think by the time this cart came out, he was gone. Or rack. Anyway, that being said, I loaded up on some good men's stuff with this new rack that came out. And I found a lot of Lululemon pants. Here's one, and a lot of Lululemon. The tag is just really small back there. And you can tell really easily by that snap. At least I can. So I did snatch all of them up. And I was so glad that I ended up staying and waiting for that rack to come out. It was also late afternoon, which is, I don't know, I guess depends. When do you guys source for your business? Do you go in the mornings? I'm trying to find a freaking size. Oh yeah, I think they're in the back pockets. Do you source in the mornings or do you source in the afternoons? Or do you just go whenever you have time? My normal routine lately that has been working out good because I am the most productive in the mornings. 5 hours later, these are a size 28. So this is a smaller men's size. There's a size dot there. These could be the commission pants. But guess what, guys? Actually, I have no clue because I have a horrible memory. I think I might sell some of this stuff myself. I'm giving a lot to my brother, but you know what? I just want to try to sell some myself. Anyway, what was I even freaking talking about? Oh, when do you go sourcing? My normal routine is because I'm very productive in the morning, is I'm getting up in the morning, I'm working out every other day, I'm trying to lift every other day. doing my shipping, doing my bookkeeping, and then I'm doing all my photographs. If I have to film a video, I'm filming it in the morning. Like right now it is 7:45. And then I will hang everything up. I will photograph 20 items. I will put all of them into my draft bank. And then from my draft bank, I'm taking out 15 a day. So I'm building up 5 a day into my draft bank. I want to get it up really high, because before I was like, oh, I'll get it to about 50 and that'll be fine. But then something happens, or I go on a trip and I'm not prepared. And I want to be prepared where I can go on a trip, still put out 15 a day, and still have some of my draft bank. Like that would be my ideal. So I'm going to just keep pushing with this. And so all that being said, I've been going thrifting later in the day. I'm still finding good stuff if I go to, I don't know. I don't think, but I like going in the morning, but I also don't really care. Anyway, did you guys care about any of that? Don't know. This is also men's, I believe, but I think it's a smaller size. So this is most likely all of the same guys' donations. It has this little like box around the Lululemon logo, and I think they only do that on men's. Correct me if I'm wrong. And this is a size small. So this is kind of like how the Swiftly Tex will have this size on the inner part of the bottom of the hem. So a lot of men's small Lululemon stuff. Keegan, tell me if you want any of this stuff. I'll send it to you for Christmas as a gift, because Keegan is one of my old favorite reseller friends. Okay, I'm not pulling this one out because it's cashmere. And he's great. He just graduated and he's having like this amazing experience studying abroad. And he's just a great kid. And anyway, Keegan, for real, tell me if you want any of this. All right, there will be some more here in a bit. This is a Garnet Hill size large cashmere sweater. This is a tan and cream turtleneck pullover. It's very pretty. It's very classic. Lots of cashmere sells in the fall and winter. It doesn't, oh wait, there is a little number back here, so I might be able to look it up, 27424. See if it has a certain style name, but otherwise I most likely would price this around 40 to maybe 50, just because it's really good quality, and then just see what kind of offers I get. Somebody asked me before, can you tell me what your cost of goods are? I'm not going to do that for every item, and I'm not trying to be rude, but I just don't on my channel. But I will tell you, for me, I do average cost of goods. I don't track the price of every single item. These were half off, and for some reason they have leaves. Oh, I know I had leaves on them, because when I was taking this bag out of my car, it dropped and it tipped upside down. Anyway, I do average cost of goods, and right now my average cost of goods is right around $6. I'd love to lower that a little bit, but we'll see. So no, I will, if there's something that's like I really paid up for, like consignment, like the other day I paid $60 for a Johnny Was cardigan and I sold it for $153. I will do that separately. Like I'm not going to be like, oh, I only spent $6 in this, and I don't include those in my average cost of goods because I feel like that's not my average buying price. These are a pair of Sweet Flex leggings. Be on the lookout for this brand. Also, the brand Skinify is very similar to it. These are a size 12, and they are a pair of teal resistance band. These ones look to be a capri crop legging. So you can see, if you see any leggings with these like resistance bands on them, I would look them up. Like I said, the Sweet Flex and the Skinify are worth it. They usually sell for me pretty quickly, around $25 to $35. Okay, let's keep going. We have more Lululemon. I guess this one's a size medium. I thought it was all going to be small. This is a size medium men's light blue polo shirt. So it's just a nice preppy little shirt. And that should do good. It's probably just going to be like a bread and butter type sale. I found more Lululemon. This is a women's. This was out. No, this was on a new rack. A girl did go to the new rack right away where this was, but she, I think, was just looking for style-based stuff, just based on the way she was dressed. I think she was just looking for herself. And Lululemon was not her style, so I was like, I will gladly take these shorts. They're a light teal color. They look pretty small. So let's see if we can find a size here. There's the drawstring in the middle. Okay, they're a size 4. So these are a size 4, little teal shorts. Now, people will be starting to look for workout stuff soon because we're going to have our classic people. And if you're one of them, I'm not trying to be rude, but people will make their New Year's resolutions. I will tell you, if you're trying to take care of your body and get in shape, and this is from my own experience, you just need to do it. Do not wait until the new year. Don't wait until Monday. Just start doing it today, even if it's just a little bit, because It's just, it's not going to work if you keep putting it off. That will make you keep putting it off all the time, and it's not going to stick. This is a J. Crew men's sweater. I don't find a lot of good men's sweaters, so I'm going to try this out. It's a size large. It's 100% cotton. It's like a waffle knit, and it is a quarter zip. So a really nice classic men's sweater. So we will try out that. Here's some more of the Lululemon men's pants. These ones are navy blue. Now I'm going to remember where the size dot was, so we don't have to. Just want to see if they're all size 28. Yes, these ones are a 28 as well. So navy blue. I guess, Keegan, if you're watching this, I don't know what size pants you wear. But for real, let me know. You know what we should do if you ever get back into, well, not to say if you ever get back to the States, I think you are. But if you're like major reselling and not so busy, we should do another swap box. I used to do swap boxes with Keegan and a couple other people, but I was very picky about who I did it with, and I'm not saying this to be rude at all. But I want to make sure it's someone who sources really similar like me. These ones are a size 28 as well. They're like an olive green color. I'm pretty sure the exact same style. I don't want to spend my money and my time doing a swap box with someone for them to send me a box that's just like $20 items, and I'm sending somebody things they could sell for $50. But it isn't something I do anymore, hardly ever. But I think there would be a very few select people that I would still do it with. These ones are gray. So this was great. They were all right in a row, and I was like, yes, 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 yes. But it is a really fun video. And if you can get another person that sources very similar to you, and you guys are on the same understanding, that's not even a freaking word, understanding that you're going to give each other equal type of boxes, it can be really fun. Okay, I've never found this, which is exciting. It's a Todd Snyder and Champion collaboration sweatshirt. So I think this can sell for like 50 bucks. It's a size extra large, but I think I'm going to possibly give it to Ryan for Christmas. It's just a nice classic pullover crew neck sweatshirt. I don't know if this is a Todd Snyder logo or what. It almost looks like a croissant. What is that? Anyway, because he's trying to change his style a bit. He's going for a different style, and I feel like that would go great. And he's not going to have any idea what Todd Snyder is, but if he doesn't want it, guess what? I can sell it. Okay, I could not pass this up. You guys know me. You know I'm obsessed with Disney. This is a vintage Walt Disney World tag, and I love all the Disney World tags. This is a size medium, and it's a New Year's Eve sweatshirt, and I'm debating about keeping it. I don't have any Disney New Year's Eve, and it's from 2003, so it's vintage. And how amazing is this? Like, I have to keep it, right? Tell me down below, keep or sell. I'm really going on keep. Unless it's, for some reason, it's worth a ton of money. So we're going to put it up there, and we're going to think about it a little bit more, but I do want to know your guys' opinion. And guess what we have? Oh, I thought this was more Lululemon. Wait, it is. It is. I think this is women's. This is navy blue, Lululemon. Here's the logo. It's really hard to see. It's blue on blue, but let me see the size dot. Yeah. In the middle, these are a size 8. Now, my niece wears size 8 for Lululemon, but this is not her style. These almost look like they could be like a business casual pants or like an office type of pant. They have like a little bit of like pleating in the front, so they're very nice, very good quality. They're in like new condition. I've had a few people recently asking me questions about things that I would, if I would sell it to them off platform, which I do always do. But what is happening is I'm picking up a lot of style-based stuff, and they'll be like, oh, can you tell me how much this dress barn top was, or I don't know, something. And a lot of time for my style-based listings, I don't put that brand in the title or the description because that doesn't matter. It's not what people are looking for. And by the time you guys see the video, these items might have been already listed days ago or even weeks as I start getting my videos scheduled out more. So I'm just letting you know what would be easier for me is if you could take screenshots when you see it, or pictures in your phone if you're watching it on a computer or a TV, and send it to me that way, because it's really hard for me to figure out what was that dress barn top, like how do I search it? I don't know. So it's hard to search when I don't know exactly what it is. If it's like a common thing, or if it's like a common brand Like, I feel bad because I had a friend that's bought from me a lot, and she asked about an Allie Miles top, and I'm sourcing Allie Miles all the time. And she said blue, and she said it was into the video, and I'm like searching. I don't see it, and I'm like, I'm not trying to be rude, but I don't have time to sit through my 40-minute video and figure out which one it was. So that being said, if you guys can screenshot, that would be so much easier. If you don't care about any of that, I'm really sorry. These are vintage Eddie Bauer jeans. They're a 34-36. I'm going to see if Ryan wants them for Christmas. They're just a good pair of classic jeans, and it's hard to find jeans that are long enough. And he's tall. He's not like extreme tall, but he's got the long legs, I think, from me. Sorry, buddy. I know it makes it harder to shop for. This is a Lily Pulitzer hoodie. This is so cute. Someone told me on TikTok that their Lily just sits, but I don't have that hard of a time selling most of it. This one's a size small. It's blue with these pink little sailboats, and it's hooded. So really cute resort wear, preppy beach cruise, and I think a lot of people's problems, and I'm not calling anyone out specifically, but you are listing your items too high. And if you're not listing them too high and you're not selling, you probably don't have good pictures or keywords or titles. You have to have that stuff unless it's just a crappy item. But it's like if you have a top like this and you don't sell it in 6 months, it's one of those issues, because that shouldn't be an issue to sell that. This is a Faherty top. I think I've sold this one before. It almost looks like a towel. Actually, I have a sweatshirt that looks exactly almost like this pattern, but it's like a sweatshirt from Target. Anyway, it almost looks like a towel texture, but it's a size small pullover sweatshirt. So that's cute. I like selling Faherty still. All right, what do we got on time? I don't think this one's going to be an extremely long video. I've got a couple other bags up there back up for tomorrow's video, which I don't know if I'll film. I might just film it right after this, because why not? This is, oh, this is a vintage sweatshirt, and I had to get it because look at it. It's vintage cats with backward denim jean hats, which is hilarious. And they kind of have like a sparkle to them. It's on a vintage Hanes tag. It's a size large. And I was like, oh, some cat person's going to love this. So, of course we had to get that. Of course we did. This is a linen shirt. This is from Taylor Stitch. This is a good men's brand to be on the lookout for. This is a size 40, which I don't know what that means. It's a short sleeve linen button-up shirt. I will take the men's stuff from that one, but I'll pass this one over for my brother bag. Another pair of jeans for Ryan, and I think I won't pick him up too many more after this. I think these are for Ryan, or are they? So they're an old pair of silver jeans. I can just tell by the tag that those are vintage, and let's check out the size. These are a size 33 by 33, so usually he needs a longer length, actually. So maybe these are not for him, and maybe are these women's? No, these have deep pockets, so I think they're a men's, but they almost look like a flare or... Okay, I don't know, guys. This is confusing. How do I know if these old jeans are men's or women's? So, that's a mystery. We're going to figure that out, and we will do our best to list them. But they're a cool pair of old silvers. And then I got these pair of Allegrias. These are a pair of like-new sparkly wedge sandals. They're black with like a sparkle. They have a black and silver wedge. These, I literally think they are new, because look at the bottom and then look at the inside. I don't think anybody ever wore these. They just took them out of the box. They're a size 37, so like a women's size 7. I will definitely use my shoe forms when I take pictures of these, because I cannot have them flat like that. My shoe forms and all the other things that I use for my business, like photo box, my camera, even for YouTube, if you're looking for a good camera for videos, lint rollers. Hey, I made a sale. Should we see what it is? It's on Mercari. That's actually shocking. Anyway, all that information is down below in my description. If you want to purchase it off Amazon, I do get a little kickback. Oh, it's an Ibex cardigan sweater. This is an Ibex sweater that sold for $31.49. Ibex can sell for more than this depending on what it is. This was a merino wool sweater, but it had a couple of little snags. But I still sold it. This probably sold in a couple of days for $31.49, and on Mercari, which is great because they take out less on fees. So I am very happy about that. Okay. We have another Goodwill bag here, and then I think we'll be done with this video. These are a pair of On Cloud shoes. Now my last pair of On Cloud, they were black like this, and they were pretty beat up. These ones were $5.99. Oops. But they still sold super fast for 25 bucks because people still like the On Clouds. These ones are a size women's 6. So they're a smaller size. I'm going to untie them and I'm going to throw them in the wash and then we will list them. But these ones actually still have pretty good tread on them and everything. The laces just look a bit like worn, but I could get new laces if I want to. So we got that. We got, oh, these are some pants I got for Ryan. These are so cool, which I guess we'll see if he likes them, but they're vintage OP, Ocean Pacific, right? On the back it says Original Soul. But then right here in the tag it says Ocean Pacific. Okay, so they're like a pair of cargo, like loose fit baggy pants, and then they zip off into shorts, which is amazing, which is so great. They are hemmed down here, but I thought if they were a little too short for him, it's just this tiny little stitching, I could take that out. And I actually wonder if that was original. I'm going to measure the inseam, but I feel like I might take those out so they're a bit longer for him. But I feel like these are so cool. Like a classic. This is very 90s to me. Or like Y2K. They're baggy. Yay. I still haven't wrapped any of my kids' presents, you guys. Remember in a recent video? And I'm like, I need to do that. Guess what? They're still sitting over there. These are a pair of Wranglers. These must be for Ryan too. Okay, I need to stop with the pants or the jeans for him. He's got enough to try on. These are just a relaxed or regular fit, it says. So we'll see if he likes them. Old vintage Wrangler jeans. Okay, we're good for Ryan for that. Now I need to find him some cool shirts, I think is what I need to do. Or like stuff for his room. I want to decorate his room with like 90s grunge, band, rock. If you guys happen to be selling any of that kind of stuff for cheap, like posters, CDs, like a stereo or a, like I was going to say a boombox. I guess that's what it's called. But anything that like you think a teenager in the 90s would have in his room, let me know. This is a size large. It's new with tags. It's Duluth Trading. It's called the Free Swingin' Chambray Trim Long Sleeve Top. Chambray to me usually means like that denim color, but this one's not, so I don't know. But it's a good men's new with tags flannel. So that could be great for someone for a Christmas gift since it's new. We have another flannel, and this one is Toad & Co. This is a men's Toad & Co. shirt. This is in a size large. Long sleeve, soft flannel button up. I'll pass that one off to my brother. This is a pair of linen pants, I believe. They're kind of like this mustardy gold yellow. And they're from J. Jill, and they're a size extra large petite. So, I know it's not the best season, but they usually sell for me really fast for like $20 or $25. So I think they're like a crop length, but I'm going to try them out this time of year. I mean, obviously in the summer I would always pick them up. This looks kind of like a Y2K top. It's from the brand, oh, it's Chico's. Okay, never mind. It looked like it almost could have been like the gothy, witchy stuff that I pick up, but it's like this really crinkly texture. If you guys can see all of that, like tunic top. So this is really cool. It's a longer length, and I think this is a really nice piece. But I could still keyword it in that way, like witchy, goth, vampire, and all of that. Now this for sure is a Y2K. This was a colorful top. It's just doesn't even say a brand or a size. It just says free size. It's colorful. I already said that. It has sequins. It's a longer length. The sheer mesh sleeves. We have a dress, and this is so pretty. This is from Anthropologie. This is a size medium, and it is a dark denim sleeveless dress. It has smocking in the middle. It has pockets, and it's most likely a maxi length with the full exposed zipper. That's very pretty. That came out on the new rack, so I was excited for that. And the last thing I got is this lamp stand for Grace, and I think it's so cool because it has books on it, and I think this would be perfect by her bookshelf. She wants to like change up the decor in her home, but obviously she doesn't have very much money right now. She is a 20-year-old girl that's living by herself, and she has a nanny job, and they take care of her good, but she's not making that much money. But anyway, what kind of lampshade do you guys think I should get with this? Comment down below. Here's kind of like the colors. And then the only other thing I'm like slightly concerned about is this to me looks slightly crooked. Like, maybe it's okay. I felt like it looked slightly crooked. Anyway, I need a lampshade, and I need to put in a light bulb to see if it works. But let me know your thoughts. I need help because I'm really bad with home decor, and I want to give this to her for Christmas. So that's the end of the haul, you guys. Let me know your favorite item down below. Again, give this video a thumbs up on your way out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another video. Bye.